The Last Kingdom has been a very popular show since its launch back in 2015. The show has a dedicated fan base, and the cast and crew seem to love their fan base so much. We see so many clips on the set and cast doing things not for the cameras. So what are the funniest moments the cast have had? On today's list, we'll be going over The Last Kingdom funny cast moments you need to know about. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Now, on to the list. First up, eating on set. In the first clip, we see two cast members eating their lunch whilst a battle is going on in the background. This was taken on someone's phone, so it's safe to say that it wasn't filmed by a cameraman. These two are eating and drinking coffee whilst a heated battle is going on in the background. It's a really funny moment and shows the downtime they have on set. Even if the show is very hectic on screen, it's nice to see that their downtime is fun and entertaining. The two actors look around and at the camera and seem confused. This moment is clearly set up, but it's still funny. Next up is dancing on location. In the next funny cast moment, we have one of the show's actors in full costume, seemingly waiting for a take to start filming. In this funny moment, we see the actor begin to dance for the camera. The moment is really funny, and fans reposted this many times online to share with each other. The funny moment shows just how sets can be with shows like this. The show is really dark, and the actors just need to take some breaks now and then to let off some steam. This creates some really funny cast moments for us to enjoy. Next up is horses acting up on set. This funny moment really encompasses just how insane animals can be to work with, especially on a show like The Last Kingdom. In this funny moment, we see two of the actors sitting on horses. The horses then proceed to start licking one another for some reason. The actors take this opportunity to make a funny clip as they copy what the horses are doing. They repeat this following the horses' actual movements and do the same again when the horses go back in for another lick. This moment is hilarious and shows just how fun the set seems to be. Next up is a day in the life documentary. For the filming of the show, actor Mark Rowley, who plays Finnan on the show, started a small documentary. The documentary documents a day in the life of the actor going to work on the set of the show. The whole idea is amazing as it shows fans just how interesting working on a show like this can be. The documentary is full of funny moments involving the cast and crew. It's a wild ride, and it gives fans just what they wanted in terms of on-set action. Fans love seeing what goes on behind the scenes, and this was just amazing for them. Next up is showing off the cast. For the announcement of filming season 4 of the show, Netflix released a small snippet of the actors showing off who they are and what's been going on in the set of The Last Kingdom. In the clip, we get to see the actors preparing for scenes by getting their costumes on and their makeup done. We also see them on the set of the show messing around a little bit. The moment isn't all that funny, but it's really cool to see the set in all of its glory. This on-set cast moment was great for fans, and they got a little laugh out of it as well. Next up is calling the crew back together. In the same piece of promotional material for the 4th season of The Last Kingdom, Netflix released a clip where Alexander Draymond, who plays Uhtred, calls out his fellow castmates in character. He calls for each of them by their characters' names, and we see clips of them responding. Each one of them is doing a small and funny skit for the response. It's a funny and different way of marketing the show to current fans. We got to see what goes on behind the scenes of the show, and the camaraderie the actors have with each other and the respective characters they play on the show. Next up is birthday celebration. In another funny cast moment, there was an Instagram story posted by one of the cast members. The story has a bunch of the cast at a restaurant celebrating one of their birthdays. They're all cheering and laughing with each other as they joke about the birthday boy himself. This funny moment is nice to see, as it's cool to know that these guys are good friends outside of filming on set. They've been on the show for years now, so it's cool to see their awesome and strong friendship. The clip was also shared around social media and is in many compilations of the cast. Next up is working out. One of our final clips shows us Mark Rowley working out for the show. In the clip, he's showing the camera just how he works out for the character, but in doing so, he explains the moves he's doing in a funny way. He compares him moving his arms around like a fish under the water. This moment is really hilarious, and fans seem to love it. It has been posted in so many compilations of the show and on social media. It just shows you how funny the cast is, even offset with each other. Next up is shooting other things on set. Our penultimate funny cast moment involves them shooting a funny clip in the middle of a field while shooting the show. In the clip, we see a few of the castmates running around with the horses in tow. They seem to be shooting a satirical slow-mo sequence with the animals for social media. The clip is hilarious as we see them all laughing as the camera comes in front of them. They were probably just keeping the horses active, and this funny clip came about. This clip is amazing, and everyone seems to love it. And finally, dancing around their trailers. In our final funny cast moment, we see Mark Rowley, Alexander Draymond, and another cast member dancing around their trailers to some music while someone films them. This clip is hilarious. We have them all running around and dancing to the music, and they even pick up Mark Rowley at one gunpoint and make him fly. This has to be one of the funniest moments they have caught on camera for the show. This funny moment is what caps off the end of our list. It's really something amazing. Hopefully, we can get more moments like this in the future of the show. And that's our list. The Last Kingdom's cast and crew seem to be something special. We see lots of shows that have these funny moments of the main characters, like Lucifer or other Netflix shows, but this one just seems special. It seems to have something to do with the setting the show has. The show is set during the Saxon times, so everyone is in very old costumes, and the set is obviously based around that. This makes the funny moments even better, as it's funny to see these characters dance and mess around in such a serious setting. We get to see someone dressed in full Saxon armor with a haircut and makeup as well, dance around and mess with horses. It's great. The show really has something special with its theme. We really need to see more of the cast and on-set funny moments. These should be released by Netflix, so they get even more exposure. For a show of this magnitude, it's hard to find many funny moments like the ones we've covered on today's list. We really need to see some more clips to be released soon. The show is still very popular, and fans just seem to want even more. Even with the pandemic halting shooting for TV shows across the world, this show has remained popular without another season being released. It's a testament to how good the show is and how dedicated the fan base truly are. It's been a hard year for shows to keep relevant, as they couldn't release a new season until just recently. And the only shows that have really done this are the super long running ones like CW's Riverdale and The Flash. These shows came out very quickly after shooting was re-enabled. Hopefully, the show can create some more funny moments for the fans, and we can see some more funny cast moments as well. The Last Kingdom truly is something special, and there really aren't many shows like it. The show is something that's going to be hard for another studio to recapture. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let us know down in the comments below what you thought about it. Also, tell us some other funny cast moments you know about down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on. Thanks for watching.